Puppy! Episode 6 of Higurashi when they cry Sotsu. Everything we thought was going to happen kind of happened, and let's be honest here, this episode was basically a reskin of Wataakashi, but with Mion instead of Shion. Though of course, technically if you think about it, this is the true Shion arc. Well, the violence in this episode was pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here, the violence in this episode was actually not that bad. Like, I kinda liked it. And for some reason, I don't know whether this is like some part of me that likes seeing a little bit of gore, but I kinda wish we saw more to the Kiyoshi, torture scene. Like, yes, we kinda saw his fingernail get ripped off, but afterwards, we just saw the aftermath, and I was just thinking, you know, I kinda want to see more of this. I don't know why, but I wanted to see more of the Kiyoshi torture scene because I was just intrigued at how Mion would torture someone. Because at the beginning, it had a good build-up. Like, the Mion before she started ripping off Kiyoshi's fingers, that was a great build-up! And then we cut to the end of it, and I'm like, no! I wanted to see more! Yeah, the morbid part of me kinda wanted to see more. And I don't know why. I don't know why I wanted to see more of that, but I did want to see more of the Kiyoshi torture scene. Probably one of the most brutal parts of this episode was probably when Mion shoved Rika into the septic tank. Yes, that was pretty brutal. I'm gonna be honest here. That was pretty brutal. A little bit comedic, but not too comedic, because that was actually kind of horrifying the way, you know, they animated Rika being shoved into the toilet. Yeah, it's kind of horrifying. Kind of funny, though, at the same time, that she almost barely fits in there. But pretty horrifying still, because, a dead body is being disposed of in a public toilet. Come on, that's kind of terrifying. And also, Satoko shined in this episode. Like, villain Satoko, she's like the one who's holding up the entire show on her back. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. Satoko is really holding up this show, which is why I'm still giving it like a 10 out of 10 for the entire show so far, because Satoko is such a great villain, and she's so enjoyable to watch. And she definitely shined in this episode in the final confrontation with Mion. The confrontation was kinda a little bit anticlimactic, but at the same time, it was still pretty good. I kinda liked it. Alright, actually, to end off this video, I just want to get into a subject that kinda relates to Higurashi, but kinda not. So, you know the third entry of the When They Cry series, the one that starts with a C? How do you pronounce it? I'm serious here, like, I am going to get into that series one day, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to pronounce the name of the series. Is it Ciconia? 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 I actually don't know how to pronounce the series name, so please tell me, how do I pronounce the third entry of the When They Cry series? Because I legitimately, for the life of me, do not know how to pronounce it. Is it Ciconia? 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 I really don't know how to pronounce it, so please tell me how do you pronounce that series. I'm so sorry, everyone. I just want to know.
Okay.